She can no longer remain silent. Now Silvia prefers to talk about her intense pain. The Queen gives interviews about the scandals that have rocked the royal house. The 79-year-old Queen Silvia is one of Sweden's most famous women. Despite her fame, the beautiful German-Brazilian is very secretive. The royal family is extremely obedient and does everything for Sweden and Swedes. At the same time, she always tries to protect her family. She grew up with traditional German values where God and family always come first. This characterizes Silvia, who is always unfailingly loyal to her loved ones. Chose silence. This was made clear not least by the publication of the scandalous book Monarch by Choice, which revealed, among other things, the infidelity of 77-year-old King Carl Gustaf with the former star of Army of Lovers 58-year-old Camilla Heinmark. Silvia stayed with her husband despite the monarch's missteps in the marriage. Throughout the storm with the book, the Queen chose to remain silent. She chose not to talk about it all until now.In the new documentary series from Viaplay Kongens Innersta Krets, Silvia has decided to tell her version of what the years with her husband were like. The documentary series was created to mark the 50th anniversary of King Carl Gustaf's accession to the throne. The creators of the program managed to get Silvia to speak out, and it seems that infidelity will be touched upon, given the way the broadcaster reports on the program. The press release describes the documentary series as a warm and personal portrayal of the king from his inner circle and the love, scandals, sorrows and joys they experienced together, reports Svensk Damnedning. In the documentary series, not only Queen Silvia is interviewed. Princess Christina, 80, Leif GW Persson, 78, with whom the king usually hunts, are also interviewed in the program series. Scandals are to be portrayed. In addition, former Prime Minister Stefan Löfven, 66 years old, and Fredrik Reinfeldt, 58 years old, are interviewed. What exactly the Queen will say is not stated in the press release, but given that it is written that scandals are to be portrayed, all indications are that infidelity is once again brought to the surface. For what greater scandal has our monarch been involved in? I think it's good that Silvia does this. She must feel at last I can lighten my heart. It must have been hard for her to bear it all these years. I think the Queen did the right thing by appearing on the program, says retired court reporter Stapa Prasarna.